Thanks very much. We are joined today by Albany County that's right, Deputy County Executive. That would be County Deputy Executive. Is everybody getting this right? It's Mike McLaughlin. Mike wanted to be recognized, but unlike me, he thought it wasn't necessary to have more words. I do like to talk, if you haven't noticed. But thanks very much, Mike, for your support and for the support of all of those in local government and in state legislature, as I said earlier, and in Congress. We are joined today representing Congressman Paul Tonko, who has served this state and this nation for decades. He's an engineer, and for him, what DOGE is doing is wrong on so many levels. He understands the impact on research as few other members of the House of Representatives, or for that matter, Congress, and his vocal support of the principles and values that you just heard articulated so well. He is a true soldier for justice and equality, and his voice will be heard. And so it's great that we are joined today by Manik Alahi, who is, I hope I get your title correct, staff Outreach Special Projects Manager for Congressman Tonko. With that, I would just like to close with these comments. You have heard so much today in terms of the research and the impacts that the research has, but the cuts that are happening and how devastating they're going to be in so many different ways. But I think we need to realize that, from the perspective of 30,000 feet, what is happening is an all-out assault on science, on facts, on the truth, a denial of the truth in order to attain more power and more control of a society. We have entered the time when the United States is living in an authoritarian government, and that is frightening. But, as Mark said, as others have said, we do have the power, and we must exercise it. We still believe, I hope, that the first three words of the United States Constitution hold, and that is, we the people, that we have the ultimate power. And it is incumbent upon us to say no to what's happening in Washington because of the destructive effects that it's having on research, on knowledge, on science, on education, on hope. I have a PhD from the University of Albany. I was the first one in my family to get that high in public higher education in general. I'm a first-generation college graduate. If I was a student now, I wouldn't be able to pursue graduate work with these kind of cuts. It just simply could not happen. I came from a working-class family. What this is about is an attack on all of us except for the super rich, who are the only ones who stand to benefit. That is not the country that I grew up in, nor is it the country that I would want my children or my grandchildren to live in. So with that,